Guys, this trade actually went against me big time, and we were in losses for about 2 to 3 days. Today is actually the third day on this trade. Remember, when I made the video I uploaded on Saturday, I said it was to catch the move of the market for that day or probably till the next day, and that's what I intended to do. But the market went against me very well, and we were in losses, and I decided to close some positions in losses this morning, Monday morning. Okay, I actually had about $25 losses. Remember that I made an analysis and I predicted how the market will go. It actually came up, okay, but it didn't touch the line. Now I was supposed to close when it came here, but then it did not get to the first position I entered, and I didn't want to close any trade in losses as at that time. But I looked at it that it's still following our analysis. Don't worry, I will go landscape so that you will understand. So remember, I said that I will only get afraid when the market crashes below the downtrend line. It never really crashed below it, and I'm going to show you that. Now I'll take you back to where I took many positions. Let's go landscape, and then let me go back to candle style. Right, you discover that we made an analysis already. I have my stop losses on this trade below the trend line. Now I made the analysis when price was somewhere here, okay, and then I'm gonna take you back to where I started making this recording now about 2 days ago. I'll take you back there, but I just want to introduce this. I'm recording this today now, Monday morning, to show you that our analysis is still, the market is still oscillating in between this descending channel. Right, I can only be scared when it breaks it down. Okay, that's why I told you guys, if you have the equity to hold, because definitely this market is oscillating in between this line. I will only be afraid when it gets to completely break the trend line down. So I'm gonna be taking you back now, and I closed 2 positions already, but I quickly entered with huge lot size on the same crash, 1000, to recover my losses, just as you can see. And then my volatility 75, I was able to recover. I'm still in profit of $13 as at this morning. Now this is today's trade, right? Okay, so that's just it. So I'm gonna be taking you back to where I started recording, and thereafter I will end the video with my most recent record. Of course, with this move now, I'm looking at it that it may get to my entry point. I've been on the trade, is already a swing trade, but as soon as it gets to my entry and any of these trade I'm in profit already, I'm gonna close the trade, and then I'll use my other authentic strategies to recover whatever loss. I'm in about $6 to $7 losses right now, and this trade I've been running for days. Okay, remember, when you are sticking to the best practice of the conditions of your strategy and the market goes against you, it's not bad. Okay, don't think we don't lose. We lose a lot, but then we have a way of recovering our losses immediately. Okay, so let me take you back now, but don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the like button, and also learn all you need to learn and trust your analysis. If it goes against you after analyzing the market, then you just take the losses and look for another opportunity to maximize your profit. Right, so let me take you back to where I started recording. Please watch to the end. You have so much to learn from this trade. Right, hello guys, this is another wonderful video, a kind of continuation video. I'm continuing from the video I uploaded just about a day ago, right? And I made the predictions, and some wanted to know if they could enter the market right then. Okay, but then I replied the comment that was made by someone in the comment section of that video, and I decided to, actually the market went against me, and then it gave me another entry. So I decided to enter hard entries, like multiple entries again, because it gave me way to do so. It gave me opportunity to do so. Now you may not really understand, but let me quickly check. Let me change to line pattern of candlestick so that you understand what I'm saying better. Okay, this is a kind of W formation that has to be completed. So that's why I decided, in fact, I'm still going to take multiple trades again, because this market would most likely, please take note of my choice of language. As soon as the market went against me, I decided to, before I continue with what I was saying, I decided to make a quick analysis. Remember that your ability to understand what the market is doing will help you to take advantage of it. So the market went up when I took the trade, and then got to a point that is like a resistance point, and it went against me. I quickly made the analysis, and then I decided to plot this arrow. Okay, and the market eventually, that arrow is like a pullback. Of course, in the comment section where I responded to the comments, I predicted a pullback. Okay, so the market actually pulled back to this point, just as you can see. It pulled back to this point, and then this is the arrow. This is the major arrow we are considering, because this market has to come up to retest this trend line to the upside, and probably break it a little, and it is then that we'll reanalyze to know if the market will keep pushing up, or will also reanalyze to know if the market will come down. Now, not necessarily following this straight line that I'm drawing, but I'm just giving you a kind of direction on how the market would most likely go. I always say most likely, because we don't limit the movement of price, but we predict with a high probability, right? I've always said that. So you don't limit the movement of price, you trade what it gives you, right? So price, of course, is the master. Now let's change back to candlestick so that you see exactly what is happening. Now the pullback actually happened according to my prediction. Look at it, but it will still, it's likely it can still pull back again, maybe probably touching the trend line. Okay, touching the trend line to the downside again, maybe pull back to this point before it will eventually go up, which is why I said your stop loss has to be below the low point. Okay, below the low point, you go to your higher time frame and place the stop loss. Now, why is this video important? You have to always look for opportunity like this, because that's what we call high probability trades. Whenever you look for opportunity, train your eyes. That's why I always say that you need to add to your trading knowledge on daily basis. You train your eyes to spot movements like this. Now, at the being, you were able to spot the movement from the early stage. This is like days now, since around 12th, around 11th of January, right? And look at what today is. Okay, right? Okay. Yeah, that's it. Look at what today is. I beg your pardon. Yeah. Look at today's date, right? So if you are able to spot movements like this, you can always trade profitably, trading both ways. Okay, now if this market gets to this point, as many that want to catch spikes will start getting ready to catch, but then you are not supposed to start selling immediately to catch spike. You must get a confirmation, one or two, that is to point, or that would be a pointer to the fact that the market will push down before you start selling, right? But for now, the most likely move of the market is up to test this place. So when the market start getting to this place, this is a huge market. I am on landscape. If I go portrait, you will discover it's a very huge market. So I decided to make this update and to reiterate on it, that you always look for opportunities that gives you high probabilities. Now I am going to take harder trades now, and my stop loss will still be, there's equity to hold it. My stop loss is still going to be still going to be around that area, right? Okay, so that's it. Okay, so yeah, I'm taking more trades, and I'm still gonna take another one. Yes, this is Okay, let's see how it goes. All my stop loss are going to be below this. Okay, below this, not directly below it, so that if this market pushes down or crashes and my stop loss is hit, I will know that this particular descending channel is being broken and violated. In other words, it will not take the shape of a descending channel again. Look at it, trace it up, you discover that it's been respecting. Look at the obvious touches around those areas. Okay, right now, if the market breaks below this place, I will know that it's no longer respecting this, and then I will know that the market has gone against me finally. All right, so that's just how you do it. Remember that the essence of this video is for you to note it, learn it, and then train your eyes to always spot moves like this, so that you can maximize. Even if you are using any indicator based strategy to trade, okay, when you have this kind of understanding that the market is making this kind of move, now if the strategy you are using gives you a signal to scalp on 1 minute time frame when price is already here, you will now know that, oh, I'm not supposed to take the trade, because there is a particular spot that is a resistance that the market is respecting. So if my strategy gives me the signal to enter on 1 minute time frame, since you are scalping on 1 minute time frame but price is already here, then I don't have to tell you what you are supposed to do. But that's why I always say that you don't just depend your trading on indicator based strategies. Now we are currently here. Now price is here. Okay, price is here now, and we are getting signal that price would most likely go up according to the analysis I've shown you, right? So whatever strategy you are trading on 1 minute time frame to scalp, if it's giving you a signal to enter trade, now you know that that signal is high probability signal, because this market is showing us a kind of momentum towards the upside, right? And increase in buying volume, increase in buying pressure as well, right? Even though there was a pullback, that's supposed to give us a better chances of trading hard. Okay, and that's how it's going to go, right? Most likely going to go. Okay, remember, I'm very careful with my choice of language, because we don't limit the movement of price, right? So that's how it is, and that's exactly what I want you to learn. It's purely for educational purpose, and you can try it out whether on your demo or your real account, but trade wisely with proper risk and money management. I'm putting up trades like, because I know that I can handle it, right? So trade wisely, trade and risk wisely. So let me go back to the line charts and let's see how the shape is actually. Now if you look very well, you see that there is even a bigger picture of this. Okay, this has to be completed. It has to be completed, most likely. I hope you can see, guys. Okay, now aside that, we still have small W that has to be completed as well. If you look at here, okay, now this is a resistance point. Now I can start closing the positions that if I don't want to be caught by any spike, I can start closing this position as soon as the market is getting to this place, right? Getting to my initial entry, I can start closing my positions if I don't want to be caught by spike. Okay, but then I'm also looking at the bigger picture of the market, right? So these are the things we combine. We combine a whole lot of things to trade Forex, guys. So I don't know if you've not subscribed to this my channel. I really wonder what you've been waiting for. Please do so. We are actually building this channel together, and your subscription would really be appreciated. Please do not just pass by that way. please do hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to watch it. And also, my new subscribers, you guys are wonderful. I'd like you to hit that like button and share our videos with other traders out there, so that we can get in touch with other traders, right? So I'd like to say goodbye for today, but then I'll keep updating, and probably I'll record when the market would have gotten to my desired maybe point, right, to my desired TP point, and then I'll show you the final position when I'll record them. Of course, I won't continue recording till then. I'll only take the recording at that point, and I'll add it to the video before I upload. So all right, guys, this is the current position of price after about 1 to 2 hours when I recorded the video I used as an introductory clip to this particular video, right? Okay, the very first clip you watched, okay, right, before we got into the details of how I entered many positions, right? So this is where I'm gonna end the recording and the video, and I made a promise to upload the clip on the current position that would mark my last recording on this video, right? So let's quickly go to let's change to candle, yeah, so that you will understand. Actually, this was where we entered the trade, okay. This was where I made the analysis on Saturday or thereabout, about 3 days ago, and the market went against me big time. But mind you that I've actually closed some positions with good huge lot sizes to recover my losses, so that whatever losses I'm going to encounter on this trade that has been against me for days now, I had recovered the profits, okay. I had recovered them already, and that's why I say you need to learn when to hold on to your positions and when to exit the market, okay. And I said also that you do not take this kind of risk if you don't understand market structure, if you don't trust your analysis, and if you don't have enough equity to support your positions. All right, now I have been confident to hold on to this position because I know, like I said, I closed some in losses already, but then I'm still holding on to this one because if the market later goes in my favor, okay, I will make this market, right? But now it's still against me. But I've also taken into consideration the fact that if the market goes against me continually and my stop loss, which is already set, okay, I've actually set stop loss like I showed you earlier, okay. Look at it here, look at my stop loss. It's far below, is below that trend line. I said I can only be scared if the price moves against me and breaks the downside of the trend line. As it stands now, it has not broken it completely. This was just a kind of a fake out, all this fake out, right? It's still, price is still oscillating between this channel, between or within this channel, okay. Within the channel is still oscillating, and one can still scalp or trade, either buying or selling on this particular pair right now if you understand market structure. And that's exactly what I did to recover the losses I've already encountered on this pair. I can increase my loss size using any of my authentic strategies, or of course some of them I've uploaded on the channel already. I can quickly scalp with huge loss size to recover the losses. Whatever losses I'm going to encounter here now, even if the market still decide to go against me big time and my stop loss is hit, I've already recovered the profit, right? So this is exactly how we trade, okay. Don't think we don't lose. We lose big time. We, the strategy developers, sometimes we can decide to test out a particular strategy and it will fail big time, and either putting us in huge losses, and then we will discard such strategy because it's not profitable, right? That's how it happens. Okay, so I made the analysis around here, and because it went against me, I decided to turn it into swing trade, and it has lasted for days now. So don't forget that you can learn a lot from this very particular video. The market has been on yeah, of course, when I just extended the trend lines, when I made the analysis, the trend lines ended somewhere here, right? Ended somewhere here, because price was around here as at that time. Okay, price was around here around as at that time. So now if I extend it, you discover that price is still within, look at it, it's still within the place, it's within the channel, right? It's still within the channel by extension, right? So it's still valid. I said I will only get afraid if price breaks downwards completely. That's when I'll be afraid. Okay, and by that time my stop loss would have been hit, and then this structure of descending channel would have been utterly bastardized, right? So that's just it. But for now it's still within. I'm going to hold on to this trade position until price breaks either to the upside, putting me in huge profit, or breaks and hits my stop loss. It's only stop loss that can kick me out of this market. But if not, I'll hold on to my positions until price gets and put this my initial positions into profit, and then I can decide to close it. Or if I receive signal that is going to push up, I'll put a trailing stop loss and still hold on to my position. But don't forget that I said you must have enough equity to support this kind of trade, and you must understand market structure and also trust your analysis. Remember that one of the most important things you should note here is you must trust your analysis. Okay, I've also made my further analysis, and I discovered that even if the market goes against me and my stop loss is hit, my stop loss that is directly below this trend line now, okay, of course you know it already, it's there. I discovered that no matter how it will go against me with these lot sizes of 0.2 cents, it can never, the losses can never exceed $16. All this while it's been against me, these losses never exceeded $14 or thereabout. Okay, so that when I increase my lot size to recover my profits, my losses, okay, I was able to do that immediately. So if you are taking long-term trade like this, you do not have to use huge lot sizes. You use small lot sizes, so that if it goes against you, you will not be into huge losses, right? So if you don't trust your analysis, I emphasize once again, you do not have to take this kind of risk. So that's just it. Okay, it's one of the things you must learn from this video. This is right. So now you see the importance of market structure. The market has been on this move, look at it, since around the first of 13th of January or thereabout, 13th of January, okay, till this day being 24th of January. So that's exactly how it works, guys. That's exactly how it works. So I'm not going to continue recording till the very end. So what I will do now is that as soon as I'm done recording, I'll just bring up my stop loss to this point, okay, to this point below this low point, so that if the market hits my stop loss, I'm ready to go out of the market. But if it does not, it's still going to push up until these few positions I'm still holding. I'm actually holding 4 positions right now until it enters into profit, and then I'll close. I'll put a trailing stop loss if I find out that the market is ready to push up. So that's just it. I've given you my reasons for entering this trade and for still holding onto my position till this time. Already it's a swing trade, and that's exactly how we trade. So you have to hit that subscribe button if you are new on this channel. I still have indicator based strategies to upload, and they're gonna be wonderful. And if you're an old subscriber, please hit this like button, and then also share our content with other traders so that we'll reach larger number of audience, right? So I'm gonna end the recording here right now, and I hope you guys have learned the importance of market structure. And then I also told you guys that it is impossible for you to trade without losing. There are sometimes you will have to lose, but your ability to know when to hold on to your position and when to exit, and also how to quickly maneuver your way and recover your losses, that's what makes you a profitable trader. Okay, remember that even if you lose, okay, the goal is that at the end of your trading session you should be able to have more winnings than losses, especially in volume. Okay, not in positions necessarily, but especially in volume. And that's why I was able to increase my loss size immediately, and then I recovered my losses, and coupled with other positions that I had closed even days ago in profits. There were times, even though this market is oscillating and has been against me, there were times the market trended for hours, for about 2 hours or 3 hours. If you look at this place from here to here, right, you discover that it happened. So I'm talking about from here to here. Okay, some of the positions actually entered into profit, but I was hoping that it would still push up. So remember that in as much as still within this channel, I am not scared. I'm not scared. So many thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you've learned one or two things, and I hope you've also changed the notion that we don't lose, we lose. And this is one of the days that we lose, but then we're able to recover and get back into profit. So I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye for now, guys.